In a quiet Midwest town, there stood an old flour mill that had been running for nearly a century. Everyone in town knew Earl, the gatekeeper who had worked there for almost 40 years without missing a single day. Every morning, Earl arrived before sunrise, coffee in hand, walking the perimeter like he was greeting old friends. He could tell which machines were humming smoothly, and which had a hitch in their rhythm. He knew the names of every worker, even the greenest new hire on their very first day. But few knew Earl's past. Years ago, Earl had been a brilliant engineer in Chicago, obsessed with perfecting a production line. He worked nights and weekends for months, ignoring his wife and daughter. Then one night, his wife Mary left a note, took their daughter, and disappeared. That very evening, the factory Earl worked for shut down without warning. In one night, he lost everything: his family, his job, and his purpose. He wandered back to his mother's hometown with nothing but regret and empty hands. No one wanted to hire a washed-up engineer with a broken heart, except the old flour mill. They gave him a night shift job as the gatekeeper. He took it, and he never quit again. This time, he told himself, "I'm working to keep something, not lose it." Years passed. Earl became the quiet soul of the mill. When a machine broke, he fixed it. When young workers struggled, he taught them with steady hands. When an old employee was laid off, Earl shared his wages to help them get by. Then one day, a big corporation bought the mill. They brought in shiny new equipment and began laying people off, including Earl. The entire plant went silent when they heard the news. A young man, just 3 months on the job, spoke up. "No one knows this place better than Earl. He doesn't just guard the gates, he holds the spirit of this place together." Word spread. The town rallied. A petition was launched. The local paper ran a story. A community TV crew showed up to interview him. In the end, the corporation reversed their decision. They not only kept Earl, but offered him an honorary advisor role. At a small ceremony at the mill, Earl stood in front of everyone and said, voice trembling, "Thank you for giving me a second chance. Not everyone gets that. I once thought I was a failure, but now I understand. Real worth doesn't lie in titles or paychecks. It lies in what you've built, and who still stands with you when everything else is gone." Years later, when Earl passed away, the workers placed a small bronze statue of him at the gate where he once stood watch. The plaque beneath it reads, "He didn't just guard the gates of the mill, he guarded our gratitude and the dignity of honest work."